Welcome back to our channel, Coins Lovers, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change and coin collections. Today, we're diving deep into the world of two of America's most iconic 5-cent coins, the Monticello Jefferson nickel and the Buffalo nickel. These classic coins are not just pieces of history. They are valuable collectibles in today's action-packed coin market, with some fetching incredible dollar values at auctions. Whether you're a passionate collector or just curious about the potential hidden in your coin jar, this video will open your eyes to the stunning worth of these nickels and why they remain in such high demand among numismatists worldwide. First up, in the world of rare American coins, few treasures capture attention and admiration like the 1921 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark. This historic 5-cent coin stands as one of the most sought-after pieces in today's action-packed collector market. With its bold Native American design and iconic buffalo on the reverse, this coin tells a story of American history, artistry, and rarity that continues to excite collectors and investors alike. In this video, we're going to explore everything that makes the 1921 Buffalo nickel such a valuable gem, from its fascinating history and unique design to its massive value in today's collector market. The Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was first introduced in 1913, replacing the Liberty head nickel designed by the legendary sculptor James Earl Fraser. The coin was meant to represent the true spirit of the American West. The obverse features a detailed profile of a Native American, which Fraser created by combining the facial features of 3 different Native American chiefs to symbolize the strength and dignity of indigenous people. On the reverse, a mighty American bison, often believed to be modeled after a real-life buffalo named Black Diamond from the Central Park Zoo, stands proudly on the plains. The design became an instant classic, admired for its beauty and national symbolism. Now, let's focus on the 1921 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark, which means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This particular year was notable for its lower mintage, as production numbers dropped significantly due to the economic shifts after World War I. Only around 10 million of these nickels were minted, making them scarce compared to other years. But the real excitement begins when we talk about uncirculated specimens, coins that have survived over a century without ever being used in commerce. These coins retain their sharp details, original mint luster, and striking appeal, making them extremely desirable in the eyes of collectors. The unique features of the 1921 Buffalo nickel are what make it stand out. The intricate details in the Native Americans' hair braids, the feathered headdress, and the rugged texture of the buffalo's fur create a level of artistry rarely seen in U.S. coinage. In uncirculated condition, these design elements shine brilliantly, especially when light reflects off the coin surface, revealing the full depth of Fraser's craftsmanship. Every angle of this coin tells a story of resilience, art, and America's rich frontier heritage. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1921 Buffalo nickel is a major prize for collectors. Finding one in high-grade uncirculated condition is extremely difficult because most of these coins were heavily circulated in the 1920s and 1930s. Over time, the high points of the design, especially the buffalo's head and the Native American's cheek, tend to wear down quickly. That's why a well-preserved, lustrous, uncirculated 1921 Buffalo nickel commands such strong demand in today's market. Collectors know that every pristine coin from this era is a rare survivor, a piece of American history that has withstood the test of time. Now, let's talk about the current market value in dollars. Prices for the 1921 Buffalo nickel have seen a huge rise in recent years, especially for coins in uncirculated or mint state condition. A standard circulated example may fetch around $50 to $120, depending on its overall look. But in uncirculated condition, the value skyrockets. A coin graded MS-63 can bring between $600 and $850, while those graded MS-65 or higher can easily cross the $2,000 to $4,000 mark. And if you're lucky enough to own a flawless example with top-tier eye appeal, certified by PCGS or NGC, it can even sell for over $5,000 in major auctions. The market demand for early Buffalo nickels has been incredibly strong, as more collectors and investors realize their growing historical and aesthetic value. For anyone interested in entering this exciting area of coin collecting, here are some tips for collectors. Always look for coins with strong, well-defined details and minimal wear. Pay attention to the surfaces. A bright, natural luster adds both beauty and value. It's also essential to verify authenticity and get your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC, which can greatly enhance both its credibility and market price. Store your coins properly, away from moisture and direct sunlight, to preserve their condition. And above all, stay informed about market trends, because the Buffalo Nickel series is one of the most actively traded and admired in numismatics today. In conclusion, the 1921 Buffalo Nickel without mint mark represents more than just 5 cents. It represents a living piece of America's spirit and artistic heritage. Its combination of historical importance, rarity, and striking design has made it one of the most desirable coins in the modern collector market. In uncirculated condition, it's not just a coin, it's a treasure, a tangible link to America's golden age of coinage, and a highly valuable investment opportunity. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new collector, the 1921 Buffalo Nickel remains a timeless masterpiece that continues to shine brighter with every passing year in today's booming rare coin market. Next up, the 1929 Buffalo Nickel without mint mark is one of those classic American treasures that continues to capture the hearts of collectors and coin enthusiasts all around the world. This coin is more than just 5 cents of metal. It's a symbol of American history, artistry, and craftsmanship from a golden era of coinage. In today's booming collectible market, this coin is considered a strong favorite among investors and collectors alike, especially when found in very fine condition, where its true beauty and historical value truly shine. The story of the Buffalo Nickel begins in 1913, when the U.S. Mint decided to replace the Liberty Head nickel with a design that better represented America's frontier heritage. Sculptor James Earl Fraser was chosen to create this masterpiece, and what he produced became one of the most beloved designs in American coinage history. The obverse of the coin features the proud, noble profile of a Native American chief, a composite portrait inspired by several real-life Native leaders Fraser met in his lifetime. On the reverse, we see the mighty American bison, often referred to as the buffalo, standing majestically on a mound of earth. This design celebrated the rugged strength and natural beauty of early America, instantly making it a collector's favorite. One of the most unique aspects of the 1929 Buffalo Nickel without a mint mark is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use mint marks at that time. Its elegant simplicity and the depth of its design detail make it stand out even among other Buffalo nickels. The rich texture of the Indian's hair, the precise features of the buffalo, and the fine lettering all make this coin a timeless piece of artistry. When preserved in very fine condition, the details are still sharp, the date is clear, and the surfaces retain an attractive luster that collectors truly value. The rarity of the 1929 Buffalo Nickel comes from both age and survival rate. Although millions were minted, very few have remained in collectible condition today. Over decades of circulation, most of these coins wore down severely, losing their finer details. However, a very fine 1929 Buffalo Nickel without mint mark stands out as a true survivor, representing only a small percentage of coins that have escaped the heavy wear of time. Collectors know that coins from this period, especially those that still display well-defined features, are becoming increasingly hard to find, and this growing scarcity continues to push their market value higher. In today's active coin market, the value of a 1929 Buffalo Nickel in very fine condition is impressive. Depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and preservation, this coin can easily fetch between $30 and $80, and sometimes much higher if it shows exceptional detail and color. In auction settings and private sales, examples with strong details or special toning have been known to reach over $200. And because collectors are constantly seeking coins from this classic American series, the demand remains consistently strong, keeping prices healthy and steadily climbing. For collectors looking to invest or add to their collection, the 1929 Buffalo Nickel is an excellent choice. When buying, always look for coins with visible date, clear design elements, and minimal wear on the Indian's cheekbone and the buffalo's shoulder. Proper storage is also essential. Keeping your coin in a protective holder or certified slab will preserve its value and condition. Many serious collectors also focus on completing the full Buffalo nickel set, and having a well-preserved 1929 Philadelphia issue adds significant strength and prestige to any collection. In conclusion, the 1929 Buffalo nickel without mint mark in very fine condition is more than just an old 5-cent piece. It's a highly desirable, historically significant, and visually striking coin that continues to attract serious attention in today's numismatic market. Its beautiful design, rich American heritage, and increasing rarity make it a shining example of what makes coin collecting so rewarding, whether you're a passionate collector or an investor looking for tangible assets that hold real historical charm. The 1929 Buffalo nickel stands as a timeless piece of U.S. coinage that will only grow in value and admiration as the years go by. Next up, the world of rare coins. Few treasures capture the attention of collectors like the 1975 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This humble 5-cent coin, often overlooked in pocket change, has now become a star in the numismatic market, admired for its historical significance, scarcity, and increasing collector demand. Today, we're diving deep into why this specific nickel is creating such a buzz in the auction world and how its value continues to climb in the modern collector's market. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the beloved Buffalo nickel, and it was designed to honor one of America's most respected founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The coin's obverse, featuring Jefferson's distinguished portrait, was created by sculptor Felix Schlag, while the reverse beautifully depicts Monticello, Jefferson's Grand Virginia estate. This design has remained an iconic symbol of American coinage for decades. By 1975, the Jefferson nickel had already been a long-standing part of U.S. currency, yet the coins produced during this year hold a special place in collectors' hearts due to certain production characteristics and minting details that make them distinct. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1975 Jefferson nickel is that those struck in Philadelphia were produced without a mint mark. Unlike nickels from Denver, which bear a D, or San Francisco, with an S, the Philadelphia mint coins from this period carry no identifying letter. This absence of a mint mark is one of the unique identifiers that sets these coins apart. Combine that with a sharp strike, clear details of Jefferson's face, and a well-preserved Monticello building on the reverse, and you have a coin that stands out in both beauty and historical significance. In very good condition, these coins reveal rich luster, balanced toning, and crisp details that make them highly attractive to both new and seasoned collectors. Rarity plays a powerful role in any coin's desirability, and the 1975 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is no exception. While millions were originally minted, finding one today in very good or better condition is increasingly difficult. Most circulated nickels from this period have been worn down, spent countless years in pockets, jars, and cash drawers, and lost their fine details. But when a collector discovers a well-preserved piece with clean surfaces, strong definition in Jefferson's portrait, and a flawless Monticello building, it instantly becomes a treasure. The rarity of these better-grade examples makes them a highlight in coin shows and auctions, often catching the eyes of investors and enthusiasts seeking to add a piece of true mid-20th century American history to their collection. When it comes to market value, the 1975 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is shining brighter than ever in today's numismatic arena. In circulated condition, these coins may be modestly valued, but once you step into higher grades such as very good, fine, or especially mint state, the price can rise dramatically. A 1975 Jefferson nickel in very good condition can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to several dozen dollars, depending on the quality of its strike and the clarity of its surfaces. However, in extremely high grades, particularly MS65 and above, auction records have shown these coins selling for $900s of dollars. Some collectors even pay premium prices for proof-like examples or those with interesting die variations. The excitement around this coin has grown rapidly as more people realize its historic importance and the limited number of top-quality survivors left in the market. For collectors, there are some smart tips to keep in mind when seeking out this 1975 Jefferson nickel. Always start by checking for coins that show a clear, full strike on Jefferson's face, especially the hair details and cheek area, as well as sharp steps on Monticello. Coins that retain original luster and minimal surface marks are the most desirable. It's also essential to store your nickel properly to preserve its shine and prevent any tarnishing. Use a protective holder or coin flip and keep it in a cool, dry place. When buying or selling, always consult a trusted coin dealer or grading service to verify authenticity and grade, as a professionally certified coin can command a much higher market price. In conclusion, the 1975 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than just a small piece of change. It's a symbol of American craftsmanship, history, and enduring value. With its stunning design, growing rarity, and strong demand among collectors, this coin continues to rise in prominence and worth. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your collecting journey, finding a 1975 Jefferson nickel in very good condition could be your gateway into the exciting world of rare coin investing. So keep your eyes open, because this little 5-cent piece might just be the next big treasure in your collection. Proof that even the smallest coins can hold massive value in today's booming collector market. Next up, the world of coin collecting. Few coins capture the attention and excitement of collectors quite like the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This classic 5-cent piece, featuring the image of Thomas Jefferson and his iconic Monticello home, has become one of the most talked about nickels in the action market today. With rising collector interest and a growing demand for coins in excellent condition, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is proving to be a small coin with a very big value. Let's dive into the story of this remarkable piece of American history that continues to shine brighter with time. The history of the Jefferson nickel begins in 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. The design was created by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose artistic touch gave the coin its distinctive image of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Grand Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The year 1964 stands out in U.S. coinage history for a number of reasons. It was a year marked by a coin shortage across the country, which led the U.S. Mint to produce over 1 billion Jefferson nickels that year, but among them, those without a mint mark have gained special importance. Struck only at the Philadelphia Mint, these coins carry no mint mark, making them unique and highly collectible when found in pristine, uncirculated condition. One of the most unique features of the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is its sharp design and metallic composition. It was struck in a copper-nickel alloy, which gives the coin its distinct silvery appearance and long-lasting durability. The obverse side proudly displays the detailed bust of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse features the neoclassical architecture of Monticello, a masterpiece of American heritage. In high-quality strikes, the steps on Monticello are fully visible, a feature known as full steps, which drastically increases the value of the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that show this level of detail, as it represents precision in minting and rarity in survival. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark has become a true standout. While millions were minted, finding one in excellent condition, especially with strong luster, full details, and no wear, is becoming increasingly difficult. Over the decades, many of these nickels have circulated heavily, losing their sharpness and brilliance. However, those few surviving in mint-state grades or with the highly coveted full steps designation are commanding impressive prices at auctions and private sales. The passion of collectors, combined with the nostalgia of 1960s coinage, has made this coin one of the hottest pieces in the modern numismatic market. In today's coin market, the value of a 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark depends largely on its condition. A circulated example might be worth only a few dollars, but in excellent or uncirculated condition, prices can soar dramatically. Mint state coins with full steps can fetch anywhere from $900 to over $2,500, depending on the strike quality and grading. In some rare auction cases, top-graded examples certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC have sold for even higher amounts, crossing the $3,000 mark. The demand continues to rise as more collectors realize the hidden potential of this unassuming 5-cent piece. For those looking to build their collection or enter the world of numismatics, The 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark offers a fantastic opportunity. When hunting for this coin, always look for sharp details, especially on the steps of Monticello. Avoid pieces with heavy scratches or discoloration, and if possible, consider getting your coin professionally graded to verify its authenticity and quality. Keeping your coins in a protective holder or capsule will help maintain their condition and long-term value. Remember, condition is everything in the collector's market, and a well-preserved example can turn into a real investment. In conclusion, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is not just another 5-cent coin. It's a symbol of American history, artistry, and enduring value. With its elegant design, historical roots, and increasing collector interest, it stands tall among the greats of mid-20th century coinage. As more people discover its beauty and rarity, the demand for this coin in excellent condition continues to climb. So, if you happen to come across one of these shining 1964 nickels, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small piece of treasure worth far more than its face value. The 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel truly proves that sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest stories and the greatest rewards. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos and share videos.